Street. She was like, yeah.
Hey, 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 everybody. It always pops on when we're in the middle of a sentence. We are so super excited to be here, guys, tonight for the Pink Wall Street. We are on the pink carpet. We officially kick off at 7:30, but we want to go ahead and get you guys in the room. We want you sharing out the broadcast because you know sharing is caring. We have some amazing vendors coming up tonight. We still have vending spaces. We still have vending spaces available if you are interested in grabbing a spot. Let me put that link down here. While you go ahead and introduce yourself, Monique, tell the American people who you are.
Hello, everyone. I am Monique Spalding, and I am so excited to be here with Coach Jennifer King on this amazing platform of Pink Wall Street. I tell you, it is hot and it's hot pink. I tell you, it is so amazing. So wonderful vendors that are going to be before you on this evening, talking about their products and their services. This is our second. This is Pink Wall Street 2.0. You know, this is the second time that Coach Danielle Winningham has launched this, and we are so very excited and thankful to God for her and her vision and her initiatives that she brings forth, and just excited to be here. You know, I wish I had me some hot pink lipstick because I feel like I need me some hot pink lipstick on, but my red lipstick is gonna have to do for Pink Wall Street.
It's fine. It's fine. And you know, I want you to tell the American people what it is you did today because we are so super excited about the opportunities we get from Coach, about the coaching we get from her, the guidance, and all of that stuff. And all of this plays in to Pink Wall Street because it's given us an opportunity to get on her platform and talk about our products and services. So please tell the American people what it is that you did today.
I actually upgraded to platinum on today.
Yes.
Yes. I stepped out. I went about a month ago and asked Coach if she could do something special for Black Friday for on a deal to upgrade to platinum. And of course, you know, she had to get with her team and things of that nature, but they were grinding it out, and they kicked out something about 2 weeks later, or about 2 weeks ago. And I didn't jump on it right away. And I was just like, okay. How am I going to work this? How am I going to work this? And then today in our coaching session, the Free Women's Grant, Coach was like, don't pass it up. You know, Shanedra Washington is going to be contacting you guys on a phone call. And when I got my phone call, boy, oh boy, I was like, stay on the phone now. I was like, I'm signing my contract right now. Like, phone, you know, so I upgraded and I'm really very excited about that. First and foremost, Coach Jennifer, you know, just also being with you as well in the things that you do, one of your brand ambassadors, but just being in the coaching community has changed me dramatically, you know, and it Pink Wall Street is an avenue for you to come and showcase your product, showcase your service, you know, but I'm telling you, 2020 doesn't have to be the way that you want it to be. I want you to know that when I first saw Coach Danielle Winningham this year, 2020, during the pandemic, on a webinar, when she was saying, schedule a call with me, I didn't even have a phone. And I had to unmute myself on the webinar, let everybody know my own financial business, and let the woman know, say, you know, I scheduled a call with you, but I don't have a phone, but you're going to have to call me on Messenger. And, you know, that took me biting my pride a little bit, but I needed to be connected to this woman of God. And so, and she did. She called me on Messenger, and I've been in the community ever since. So I'm just like super excited.
Congratulations.
I'm like looking at my own testimony. In just a matter of months, I've gone from no phone to platinum.
That's great. And you know, the best is yet to come. So I am super excited for you guys. There's still time for you to get space on the Pink Wall Street. You can go to www.thepinkwallstreet.com. Let's have Miss Ola, who's going to be a vendor later on tonight, who is joining us on the pink carpet. Introduce yourself to the American people. We're going to get started with our first speaker in about 2.5 minutes.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm Ola Mullins, and congratulations, Monique.
Thank you, Miss Ola.
So proud of you. You've been doing it, girl.
I'm gonna keep doing it, Miss Ola.
All right.
Keep doing it now.
Yeah. And I joined the community back in June, I think, when I signed up for the certification class. I actually received 2 certifications, so that's how I got started. I've been following her, and I'm in a membership now, so I've been doing that too. And I mean, just what you can learn here is just unbelievable. I mean, it's stuff you didn't think existed, but when you get in this community, you find out so much. There's so much that you learn. You know, it just increases your knowledge. Your mind just shifts a total, like it does a 360 turn. Your mind does, because there's so much information that you're trying to get in. You know, so I just say to you all, you know, you can start now by getting on the Pink Wall Street. You know, get off the good foot and get on the Pink Street.
That's good. That's good. And one of the things about being on Pink Wall Street is we have some specials because of Black Friday. So if you're in some of Coach's programs, you don't just get one slot. You can get multiple slots, and you guys can reach out to me for more specific information. But everybody that you're going to see tonight got special training in order to maximize, to make their time a success, and got the key things that they're going to need in order to start building their business. That's what the difference is. I can tell you, I saw Monique come in to a few workshops, work with us on a few things, join the junior mentorship, and I knew it was just a matter of time. And I'm going to tell you something, Monique, by you stepping out on faith, you're going to start seeing money coming in and that you didn't have before. And you're going to be like, oh my God, where did that come from? Because that's what happened to me. I've never looked back. You're going to be more motivated. Not that you weren't motivated before, but when you get around people that are going in the same direction that you're going, and you know they're going in the direction you want to be, you're going to follow suit. So I am super excited for you guys. Thank you guys for dropping the link. Be sure you share out the broadcast. I'm about to bring up our first speaker, who is Miss Dawn McCarty, and we will hear from her. Thank you again, Monique and Ola. Thank you. And I know your slot is coming up here in just a little bit. All right, you ready, lady?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. I am Dawn McCarty. I'm the CEO of Securing Everything. And I want to tap on to what Monique was saying a little bit ago about 2020. And it's kind of been a really shaky year for a lot of people. It's ups and downs and, you know, all kinds of crazy going on. So this being the year about with anything that could happen, it seems like there are some major topics that we've really been talking about. One of them being COVID. That's like the most prevalent thing on the tips of our tongues these days. Everywhere we go, it's on the news channel. It's everywhere around us. But there's also been a lot of talk on cyber attacks. So these two things are going to really take precedence over this entire year for history. And we're going to make 2020 the worst year in history for security breaches. So it's interesting that these two things really kind of have a lot in common. So for example, we have a lot of business closures right now due to the pandemic. The small businesses have taken a major hit. So cyber attacks can also shut down your business. Then we have coronavirus spreading rapidly from person to person. And if we think about it, malware can also spread from computer to computer and then network to network. And then we have coronavirus and cybercrime. They're kind of both really pandemics, right? So that's just something that's happening globally around the world, and it can happen on a large scale. So both coronavirus and cyber attacks both fit that description. So they're both pandemics. So what are we doing to prevent prevent things from happening like this and from contracting the coronavirus as opposed to cybercrime. Well, with coronavirus, we all are wearing masks every time we go outside, when we go to the store, we go in and out of a building. When we go into a restaurant, we're wearing it up until we get to the table. And that's even if you can go to a restaurant. There's a lot of places that they can't even visit a restaurant. So we're taking extreme precautions there to not spread this virus, right? And then we have sanitization stations. We're sanitizing everything. If you go to the store, there's empty shelves when you look down the aisle of all the cleansing products. There's no Lysol. There's no disinfectant types of cleansing products anywhere to be found right now. Alcohol is out. The rubbing alcohol is out of stock. You can't find that hardly anywhere at all either right now. So what else are we doing? We're social distancing, which means we're putting that 6-foot parameter around each of our own person and or our own group of people. We don't want to be within 6 feet of another group of people. We also have quarantine. So if you think you may have been exposed to the coronavirus, we're quarantining ourselves so that we're not spreading it. And then maybe we're quarantining because we don't want to go outside in case someone else has it and we don't want to contract it. So we're self-quarantining. Excuse me. So let's look at it this way. And when we're looking at the coronavirus and a cyber attack, what are we doing to protect ourselves on the computer level, on the cyber level? If you look at a mask, when we're all going outside, we're wearing a mask. But when we're on the internet, that's a very public place. Cyber world is a very public place. So the mask can really be something like the virtual private network or the VPN. So this is what allows you to be camouflaged while you're out on the internet in that public forum so that bad actors can't see you and they can't infect you, and they can't give you their little pesky germs or malware. So moving on to the hand sanitizer, or how we're disinfecting everything around us in the cyber world, this could be our antivirus programs, where that sanitizes your computer so that those pesky little germs are not getting in or infecting your files or corrupting them. So now let's move on to that social distancing part. So social distancing can be something like a firewall in the cyber world. A firewall is like an invisible shield that surrounds your home or your office network so that those that are on the outside cannot access your files behind that firewall because they can't get to them. So I want you to think of a firewall as the Wakanda bubble. So that was something that went over the entire city. It protected the entire area and all of its inhabitants. So that's really kind of what a firewall will do to help protect in the cyber world. So we're social distancing. We're walking around with this 6-foot parameter all the way around us. That's our invisible firewall. Now we're going to move on to quarantining. So in effort to control the spread of disease, we tend to quarantine people that are sick into an area so that they're not spreading the virus. In the internet security side of things, we have security programs that work hard behind the scenes to keep your system clean, your computer system clean. When something's not safe that is installed or someone sends something to you that's not on your whitelist in your email programs, then the system will actually quarantine that threat. And that way it doesn't get to spread and infect all of your files in your entire system, or worse, render it useless, where they may encrypt your data and you can't access it unless you pay them for it. So much like we can stay home right now, this is kind of doing the same thing on the computer systems. So we know Corona is out there. We may have it, maybe we haven't had it, but we may have contained it we might not have contained it if we had stayed home. So with the computer system, we're out there on the internet. We're out there in that public forum. So if we're out there without any kind of protection, then we may actually contract a virus on the computer system itself. So think about this. Cybercrime shuts down businesses all the time. This was going on way before we ever had COVID. It corrupts your files so that you can no longer access them. There's major, major economic losses when it comes to cybercrime. And it's detrimental to you, to your family, to your business, and literally it could be even to your reputation. So we do all of this work that is educating and protecting us from the coronavirus, but why are we not doing the same amount of work, putting as much effort into the same for cyber crime? I want to know kind of why is that? So I was thinking about it, and coronavirus is on the news 24/7. Every channel you turn on, they're talking about the coronavirus probably every, 20 minutes or even more frequently. Someone is always talking about what's going on with this pandemic. We can't go into a store without wearing a face mask. We're seeing sanitized stations everywhere we go. We're social distancing. Our packaging is even different when we go to the store. You know, like even the donut racks have individual wrapped donuts now. So everything has kind of really changed. We're very, very aware of the coronavirus and what we need to do. So when we're not as aware with the cybercrime, it's because we're not taking those same steps to to educate the public about what they can do to protect themselves on their own devices. So this is why I am here to help you. I am going to translate the cyber world into a simple, family and entrepreneur friendly way. We can understand coronavirus because we are constantly talking about it. And so what we're going to do is going to bring cyber news to you that is easy to understand, something that it will be in terms that you can relate to. So I have a list of some of the top security threats that families and entrepreneurs are facing right now here in 2020. And number one is really phishing attacks. Now, this isn't the regular, fishing pole. You go out there and you're trying to catch a fish. We're talking about an electronic version, and it's spelled PHISHING. This attack is sending you emails, electronic type files that are tricking you into clicking on a link that may look like it's taking you to a bank, for example, but it's really taking you to the bad actor's secret, whatever file system, and they're really stealing your credentials. So one of the things that I'm going to teach you is how to detect that, how to know whether or not that is really a real email, and then show you how when you're offered something that you may have won, they're playing on your emotions, then they're kind of using your emotions against you. So you get excited because you won something, it sounds exciting, and you really want to click on it to find out what it's all about. But as soon as you click on it, you don't know what happens. They could be installing some kind of malware or virus on your system. And then other types of emotions that they're going to use against you is your fear of loss. And that could be financially. So your bank could be, it could be an email that looks just like your bank account. And there's a problem with the account. And they need you to verify your identity. So they send you an email saying, please click here and verify by logging in. Well, a bank will never ask you to do that. So I'm going to show you how to detect those kinds of things and what better processes there are that you can use to go and verify that information before you ever click on any of the links. So this is something that I'm going to be doing come the beginning of the year, and it'll help to reduce some of the things that we just do on a normal basis because we're unsuspecting and we're very, very trusting. So we can trust, but we also need to be very careful and we need to be cautious and we need to be more aware. So that's what I'm going to help teach you so that you can protect yourself, but you can also protect your family. And I'm not talking about just your immediate family. Maybe you have elderly parents that may fall victim to this type of crime. You have children that are often on the internet, maybe sometimes unsupervised because you might be working or they're old enough they don't need to have supervision. But we're all sharing devices right now when we're working from home and we're doing school from home. Not every family has a device for every single person that's in the family. So you might be swapping and sharing this computer, and there's data on there that not everybody should have access to. So I'm going to show you some tips and ways that you can secure that kind of situation. So 2020 really didn't have any boundaries. It really didn't have any stops. It's kind of been the all for nothing year. And compared to 2019, it's going to increase the amount of security breaches that we've had by 25% or more. So that's a pretty big number. And that's why it's really, really important that because of the telecommute work that we're working on right now, it's really important that we start teaching people how to protect their information from home. So what I want you to do is you can go to bit.ly/cyberfreebie, and you can download an ebook, and that will give me your email address. I'll be able to email you the notifications for this course when it's launched. And if you would like, you can also go to my Facebook page at Securing Everything, and you can just send me a direct message, and I will be able to put you on the notification list when the program is going to launch. So that's all I have for you right now. I hope that we can make 2021 a much safer year, both hygienically with the coronavirus and with our computer systems. So Jennifer.
Awesome. That is great information. I know when we met and started talking about all of this, this was kind of me. I was kind of like, oh my God, I don't really want to hear this.
Yeah. A lot of people ran and hid from me. But that's okay. That's just because we need to talk about it more. And the more we're talking about it, the more comfortable you're going to get, and the more willing we're going to have people, participating.
Right. So I think this is great information. One of the things that I think is key, guys, be sure you go to bit.ly/cyberfreebie and download that information. Get on her list, because the more we're at home in the midst of COVID, the more opportunity there's going to be, the more people are going to be out there. Dawn was talking about phishing, the more they're going to be preying on your emotions. I know I've gotten emails before, I've gotten alerts before saying something was wrong, and I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. Let me just shut you on down, and I'm going to get back with you later. So you have to be so careful. So, at first they were doing it, on the phone, calling, and they still do scams on the phone. Right. Now they're on the internet. Now they're doing so many different things. We've got to be super careful. So in the last minute, I know you have some great news also that you did today. Before I bring our next speaker in here, the Rose of Audacity, I want you to tell the American people what you decided to do today in order to take your next level in your business.
Yes, and I'm super excited about it. I also upgraded to platinum because I need all the help I can get to make sure that I'm bringing to the American people everything that they need. So I need to make sure that I am crossing all of my T's, dotting all the I's to get this out there so that people can start learning how to protect their families on the ground floor. So if we can teach people on the ground floor how to protect data, how to protect their identity, we're sending them far in advance to when we get back into corporate America, we're not going to have that gap again. Now we're going to start having that security from both sides.
Awesome. And I know the thing is, we work over here in this community to get people out of corporate America. But as small businesses, we still need to secure everything. Yes. That is so key. I have learned so much from you. I'm looking forward to learning more. Thank you so much for joining us on Pink Wall Street. We appreciate
Pleasure to be here. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, coming up next, we have a very good friend of mine. We have the Rose of Audacity herself, Miss Verlyn Randolph, coming to the stage. Let me get her in here. Hello, Verlyn. How are you doing? You're on mute.
Good evening, Jennifer. Good evening. How are you? I'm well, thank you.
I am doing amazing. I'm going to get out of here. I love that necklace. I'm going to get out of here so you can go ahead and speak to the American people.
All right. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. As Jennifer mentioned, my name is Smith Randolph, and I am the Fair Fighting Rose of Audacity. And what I do is I help to fight their fears. Fight fears from all areas of life. The fears that prevent them from being themselves. Not just a woman, not just a human being, not just a mother, a wife, a sister, a daughter, a co-worker, but I help them to fight the fears that's preventing them to be themselves. And I believe that most women will not admit that they fight fear. As a matter of fact, statistics say that 7 out of 10 will not. They will not admit to some type of fear that they fight every day. But sister, realize you are not alone. All of us fight fear from one degree or another. And fear is hard to fight. And you can't fight it alone unless you have tools and strategy, or had some type of coaching or therapy to help you to fight the fears. The first thing is recognizing and it crossing the street, or having someone sitting on your left side as opposed to your right side, all kinds of things. Fear takes over our mind, and once it gets your mind, it will take over your body. And it will prevent you from being your best you. It'll prevent you from doing the things that you have a desire to do. You sit and you watch other women flourish and apply for promotions on their jobs and receive the promotion, but yet you sit back and say, oh, well, they won't choose me. I won't be selected. That's the fear talking you out of it. Although you know you want it, but we allow fear to talk us out of many things that we really, really want to do for ourselves. And once the fear sets in, and what's worse than fear? Fear and shame. It's not a great combination. And together, they can tear you down mentally and emotionally. Fear can cripple you. Fear can keep you stagnant. But what outweighs fear is faith and courage. Faith and courage together. It's a combination. It's just like when your body is ill, something's going on in your body, and they say, well, if you get high blood pressure, you're going to get diabetes too, because they run together. And if you get diabetes and you have high blood pressure, that causes something else. That's just like fear. Fear and the anxiety. You lose your confidence. You have no courage. And you just sit and worry. Fear has a phenomenal effect on your body and it also will affect your spirit. Although we weren't given the spirit of fear, but that's not to say that the spirit doesn't exist, because it does. And on this Pink Wall Street, I am so pleased to share with everyone that Black Friday, starting today, I am offering a class, the Rose of Audacity Courage Campaign. And this campaign is to help women, to bless women, to take them on a journey to help them to find themselves, to help them to fight their fears. Because see, if you don't have the courage, it's an open door for fear to walk in. Because it already knows that you're not going to do anything about it. Because you have no courage. And if you have no courage, fear will set in, call it home, and that's it. Because it's going to already know that you're defeated. Because that's what it's telling you every day. You cannot. You will not. That's for you. That's not for you. Don't even think about it. It will tell you that. Every time you think you might want to do this, I think I'll apply for that. I think I'll take that trip. I think I'll drive cross country. I think I'll go back to school. But fear is always sitting right there. No, girl, that's not for you. It's not for you. You can't do that. They won't hire you. You might as well just give up. Those are the conversations that fear has in a person's head. I'm not even going to say women. It's men too, truth be told. It has that conversation in your mind, and after a while, fear's voice is louder than your very own. And when that happens, all you do is function from day to day. Routine. Get up, go to work, come home. Get to work, come home. Just routine. You don't have the courage to do anything else. And you don't have the courage because fear locks you down. It doesn't have to be like that. Because see, we have, and that keys, those are called abundance. You can unlock at any time because we have the power to do anything we want to do, to be who and what we choose to be. But we have to believe it. And we have to fight fear, have the courage to fight our fears, to get to our destination. See, the whole thing about getting from point A to point B, or either point Z, is the journey. It's what you do along the journey, going to the destination. So don't allow fear to stop you. And so it will hinder you. It will get in the way because fear is not going to give up. Fear is not going to give up. Fear is not, has no, it doesn't care who you are, from the richest to the poorest. It doesn't care. Fear doesn't care if you have $3 million or $3. It doesn't make you any different from the woman that has more or less. Fear doesn't care. Wherever it can take in and set home and set up, that's it. But we have to have the courage to fight back. Here to help you. And I can help you because that used to be me. That used to be me. I don't ever want a woman to get in a position where she feels like, what's the use? I don't ever want a woman to get to that point. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. But I don't ever want a woman to get to that point. What's the use? Sweetheart, you have so much value. So much value. And you are deserving. You are deserving. And they feel like, well, I'm worthy, I'm deserving, but can I have it? Yes, you can. You can have it. But you need the courage. And you need that faith to go out and get it. So again, my course is called Audacity Courage Campaign. Go to bit.ly, say yes to you 2021. And that's my campaign starting today on through the end of next year. The Courage Campaign, helping women to say yes to themselves. We have a yes for everybody else. We have a yes, mommy, I need, yes, go get it. Whatever it takes, you're going to do it. Your husband, man, boyfriend, significant other, whatever he needs, we're going to say yes. And we're going to do and go and make it happen. However, we're going to make that happen. But when it comes to us, we sit back. Well, I'll do it next time. I won't do it for me now. I'll wait. But it's time to say yes to you. We all been through enough this year. We all have been through a lot. But the best thing about what we've been through is that we still, so we still here, we still have another chance. We have another opportunity. And I'm asking that you would take this opportunity and allow me to help you to fight your fears so you can come out on the other side with courage and build your faith. That's what I want to do. I want to help you to do that and emerge into full bloom. Full bloom. No, you didn't listen to the little voice that's telling you that you can't. No, the other word, that fear, kick it out the door. You got to fight it. And the best way to fight it is to recognize it. When you see it rise its little head, correct it right there. Let it know. Address it. You will not. You cannot. Not today. And the little courage that you may have, push past it and keep going. You continue to recognize it and face it head on. The whole time, developing your courage and your faith to say yes to you. So again, you can go to bit.ly, say yes to you 2021. That is the Rose of Audacity Courage campaign, and allow me to help you reach the other side. I thank you, Jen. Did I run out of time?
No, you didn't. We still have 2 minutes, and I don't know if it was my connection. I'm hoping everybody was able to hear you fine. I think I may have had a delay over here, but I am here to tell you, you said a word to me, and this was me for 33 years. This was me for 33 years, going to work, working all day, and just coming home, waking up the next day, rinse and repeat at the same agency. Now, I had different jobs, had some successes, but nothing near the amount of success I've had since I've been in coaching and stepped out of my comfort zone with courage. Now, there ain't nothing I won't try or do or say. I stay in trouble, but you know what? We are over here with this amazing sisterhood. So if you are finding yourself being stuck, because guys, I was stuck for 33 years. That's a long time. That's 3 decades at a job, being overworked, underpaid, and undervalued, but accepting it. But there is so much more. There is so much more out there for us. So I want you guys to go to bit.ly/say yes to you 2021. Get started now. We're still in 2020. Don't count yourself out. Don't count yourself out. If I'm not mistaken, I believe you told me, Verlyn, that your class starts in December, right?
Yes, next Friday, December 4th. It's a 10-week course.
So you get started now. So when the ball drops in those first, you still have at least 4 weeks before 2021, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. This is going to get you in a community and change your mind, change your mindset. That's what we've got to do. We've got to change our mindset because there's so much more out there for us. There is so much more out there for us. We have got to get out there and get going. Thank you so much, Verlyn. We have coming to the stage next in just a minute. Let me bring one of our other co-hosts in here. We are going to have the best publisher in the land coming to the stage in just a few seconds. Guys, you better get pen and paper. You guys need to be writing down. Yvette, are you on mute? I'm putting you on mute. The best publisher in the land. You guys, be sure you're taking notes of these links because we have more speakers coming in. It's going to be a lot of information, and I want you guys to have each and every link. Maybe even go to the link while we're still live. Go to the link while we're still live so that you can get the information, get your slot, whatever it is that you want. Welcome, Yvette. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a few minutes before Miss Jamie Hoppins comes on here. Please introduce yourself to the American people. We're getting feedback from somebody. Thank you, Verlyn.
Hi, my name is Yvette Fani, and I just love to hear Miss Verlyn speak. She is so soothing and calming. You know, voice is like a massage. I was sitting here listening to her. I was like, oh my God, I love to hear her speak. I'm so excited to be here on the Pink Wall Street. And I've enjoyed the ladies so far. And I'm looking forward to my day. Oh my God.
Awesome.
I'm going to be on the Pink Wall Street.
Awesome. I see Miss Jamie Hopkins has come into the room. So let me get her in here. Yvette, stay with us. We'll have time in between speakers to have more conversation. So let me get the baddest publisher in the land out here for the American people. Hey, Miss Jamie.
Hey guys, how are you doing?
We are doing great. We are doing great. Now, I'm pretty sure when I pop out of here, you should be able to share your screen.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We'll see you in a minute.
Hey. Okay, guys, like listen, I don't really do much for pleasantries. I just go straight to it, right? Because listen, this is everybody time and time is money. So let's get straight to it. I want to make sure I'm able to share my screen. Let me check it. And just a few seconds, guys. I am Jamie Hopkins, CEO of J Publishing House. And I'm just checking all of my technology, making sure that you guys can see the screen. You can see my lovely presentation that I have before you. Let's see. I don't see it showing. Guys, let me know if you're able to see the screen.
Jamie, we were not able to see the screen. Try it again because I switched the mode for the screen.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I should try it this way. Sorry. Is it showing now?
No, it's not.
It's saying that.
Let me see if I need to give you some sort of control. Hold on 1 second.
It's saying that it's showing.
I'm not seeing it. Let me try something else real quick on the mode. Let me remember.
Well, I tell you, StreamYard.
For whatever reason, it's not showing up. I saw it over there again in a window, but it went away. Try it one more time.
Okay, let me stop the sharing and let's try it again. Maybe I have to go from my.
Do you have do you have your did you put share from are you coming out of a Chrome tab?
No, I was doing my entire screen.
You might have to do it out of a Chrome tab for it to show.
You know what? Probably. Let me stop that. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
Oh, I'll try to fight this cold. So let's see. If it's showing it from a Chrome screen, I won't be able to share it because it's not.
From a Chrome tab, I meant to say. When you did it a few minutes ago, it showed up. There it is. Let me see if I need to add it to the stream. There we go. Wait, what happened?
Yeah, but it's not showing. It's only showing. It's not showing my presentation. So I'm gonna have to put my presentation. Hold on just a second, guys.
Okay, take your time. Take your time. That's the thing about technology. We just roll with the punches. You let me know when you're ready. I think once you share that screen, I have to add it in to the stream.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was doing wrong. So let me know when you're ready. Take your time, guys. This is just what happens. But you know what? We do what we have to do. We keep it moving. So, guys, you want to get a pen and paper. You want to get this information. If you've ever wanted to write a book, I'm telling you, Jamie put me on the map. I am a best-selling author. I am a best-selling author with multiple, not just one or two. I have multiple books and workbooks that are out there in Barnes and Nobles, on Amazon. So this is going to be some amazing information. Going into 2021, you need to get prepared. You need to get prepared because Jamie says everybody got a book in them. Everybody has a book inside of them.
I have some new news now. So hold your horses on that one.
Uh-oh, hold what you got. Hold what you got. She got some great news.
Okay, I think I got it now. Let's see if it works. Good Lord. Let me go back to my screen. Whew. All right, let's see if this works.
There we go. Let me add it and see if that's what you, is that it?
Is it yellow?
No, it looks like it's your files. It says, welcome, Jamie Hop 48.
Yeah, so it's not gonna show. Shoot, why can't I share my screen?
That's weird, because I've had people do it before.
I've done it before. I've done presentations before on here. So I don't know what the issue is, but listen, ain't nobody got time for this. I am sick to my wits.
You want to just go?
I'm just gonna go.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna bring it up on my end and just have a conversation.
Okay, great. And I'll get your link up there.
Yeah, put the link up if you can. Thank you. Hey guys, so listen, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna do it without presentation, which really sucks because I worked really hard on that presentation. So, but you know, technology do what the heck it wants to do. And we're gonna keep it moving anyway. So my name is Jamie Hopkins. Again, I'm CEO of J Publishing House, and I have a crazy, stupid sale that's going on right now for Black Friday. But let me first tell you why. You know, I'm a storyteller. So if you know me, you know I am a writer. And I love to tell stories, and I love to tell juicy stories. I like good stuff. I don't like no little boring stuff. Like I like to leave you on a cliffhanger. So this one is going to be a huge cliffhanger because not only am I putting on sale like one of my hottest products that is ever coming out of J Publishing House so far. Well, I can't probably say that, but anyway. But not only that, I'm changing J Publishing House come January 1st, guys. Listen to this. Listen. Make sure you tag your self-publishing authors and the first-time writers. Make sure you tag them in this video so that they would know J Publishing House as of January 1st, 2021. We will no longer offer book coaching services. So up to this point, you know, for the past couple of years, we've been working with first-time authors. We've been working with people who've never written before to get your message out there in a professional way, in a expert way, in a badass way. Let me just say it like that. I didn't get the title Badass Publisher for nothing. And I'm fighting a cold. So, but so for the past couple of years, we have been accepting first-time authors, first-time writers, people who've never published before, people who've never been in this field before. We've been working with you just to kind of show you that your story is powerful and it needs to be heard, and we wanted to help you get that out. Come January 1st, we will no longer work with first-time authors. We are changing and shifting our focus to those who are just like me, who are scribes, who are writers, who are experts at storytelling, who are legendaries, who are even prophets, who have messages that need to be documented. See, we're shifting from just telling a story to leaving a message for generations and generations to come. And so because we're on that mission to work with first-time authors, to work with scribes, to work with professional writers, for those who have published before, for those of you who have multiple books out there and perhaps they're not doing anything, we want to show you really how to document and to save all of this knowledge, all of these gifts, all of these words of empowerment that come to you, we want to document them, because somewhere down the line, someone's going to need to know the answer to some of their problems, and you have the solution right there in your heart, right there in your mind, right there in your life that you keep to yourself. So let's get it out and put it into documentation. So that's our announcement. No more book coaching. But listen, don't feel bad, because not only I'm not just going to leave you out there with your stories untold. I created what I like to call, what my coach like to call a book in a box, right? It's like the most amazing. It's the actual go-to tool that I used when I first started my business as a self-publishing author. So I came on this field. I was a self-publishing author. I really wanted to own my story. I didn't want to give it to traditional publishers, because I didn't want them to change one word, not a word. If you're from the country, you know what that word "and" mean, like that "and" word. I didn't want anyone to change anything about my story. And so I started to look into self-publishing. And then that company grew into, right now we are a full service award-winning publishing company, where we not only write for you, but we print, we distribute, we do it all over here. Marketing, websites, we do it all at J Publishing House. And so for those of you who have a story to tell, not everybody got a story to tell, but not everyone knows how to write it. And in the past, they would come to us and we would help them write it. But now, because our focus is shifting to those who are on the side of historians, for philosophians, if I'm saying that word right, whatever, those who have, knowledge that they want to share, educational materials, teachers, you have all of your curriculum. Come and let us help you print them. We're focusing more on printing, documentation, leaving legends, leaving legendary information here in this world that's going to help the generations that's coming after us when we're no longer here. And some of you know, and I go back to this myself, a reference book that I go to help me solve life problems. I go to the Word. I go to the Sefer, right? Well, what if what you have, all of those nuggets that you have of life lessons that you've been teaching people for free, what if you put that in a document and have it printed, and then you can have it sold? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for, those who are writers. So for those who are not writers, maybe you're self-publishing, maybe you started looking into self-publishing, maybe you even self-publish your own book, but you still don't know the ins and outs of this whole Amazon world, of this whole Barnes & Noble world, of this whole Ingram Spark world, of this whole Lulu world, right? Maybe you don't know all the different platforms. Well, listen, I took all of the resources that I have used personally, even within J Publishing House, that grew me from a self-publishing author. At first, actually, I started off as a blogger. So from going from writing in my journal to blogging to self-publishing to now being a full publisher, everything I use, I threw it in this book in a box. Somebody need to say, wow. Because, sorry. If I can let me just tell you what's in the box, right? Because some of you, maybe you never even published before, so you don't even know what you need to look for. So in this box, oh my gosh, it's so many things. Let me think. There's a 2-part video series on how to upload your book on Amazon. Now, one of the easiest things you can do is self-publish yourself going through KDP, right? But what if you don't, there's like millions of books on Amazon. How do you make your book stand out? It's all in how you upload it. Partially, all of how you upload it onto Amazon. I show you how to, step by step, on the screen. It's a video. You can literally walk through the steps with me watching this video on how to upload. That's in Book in a Box. I call it a treasure chest for self-publishing authors because it really is kind of crazy that I'm giving away all this information. How to write your bio. Authors, your bio do not sound and write the same as you do on a 9-to-5 job or to get some other kind of job. There's a way that you can write your own author bio, and I include the template, hello somebody, in the Book in the Box. What else is in the Book in the Box? Let's see. Oh my goodness. How to write your book. So I said earlier, everyone has a story to tell, but not everyone knows how to write it. Well, I give you a book writing template. Like seriously, it tells you what goes inside of a book, how to make a publisher happy. You will present them with this template that we created for you that will help you put all the elements in your book for you. Literally, it's a book. You just plop in, take out my stuff and put in your stuff, and you have a manuscript that you can sell and make money from. That's in Book in a Box. What else do I have in there? Oh my gosh. There's clickable links. You open up this Book in a Box and you can go directly to the source that I use to write book descriptions, to design book covers, to, oh my gosh, what else? Upload on Amazon. I told you about that. I mean, it's just a lot. It's so many. I mean, it's crazy. It's Book in a Box. And I literally use this tool. It's a go-to tool for self-publishing authors. I literally use it to train my publishing consultants, my mentees. So that's how much I go to it. That's how much success I've had from it. And I know that you're going to have the same kind of success. Now, let's talk about how much it costs. Because in my mentorship program, it costs $1,500. But for Black Friday sale, and even to the end of the year, I'm going even beyond Black Friday because I want come January 1, I want all of my first-time writers to be equipped with getting your story still told. Even if J Publishing House won't help you write it, well, you know, unless you hire us to ghostwrite it. We do ghostwrite, but we won't show you how to write. The only way we're going to show you how to write this book is if you get Book in a Box. It's a $1,500 value. I'm putting it on sale for $250. Somebody needs to say, wow. Because
wow.
I slapped myself hard to put this on sale for $250 to the end of the year. So you have a little over 30 days to
wow, Jamie.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'm missing some things that's inside the box, but if you go to the link, bit.ly/treasureme2020, bit.ly/ I'll put it in the comment box, guys. Treasure Me 2020. You can grab that Book in a Box for $250. It's a $1,500 value. I mean, it's from everything from not just writing your bio, but, you know, what's a forward, what's a front matter, what's a back matter, what goes inside a book, the book cover, how you should design the book cover, how you should sell. There's some marketing stuff in there too, guys, like which websites you would go to get media exposure. That's in Book in a Box. You know, how to, you know, do your own book trailer, where I go to do my book trailers. Like that's in Book in a Box treasure chest. So listen, everything you need, first-time writers, no writing experience needed. If you have no writing experience, this is where you want to start. And trust me, you can present your manuscript to any publisher if you do it right. And you won't end up paying all these extra charges because you giving them half written stuff. So to get it right, guys, get Book in a Box. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you use just even part of the trainings that are in that thing, you will find success in selling your book, in building your message, in building your author platform, and hey, even becoming a full service award-winning publisher yourself. That's all I got, y'all.
Jamie.
Ma'am. Well, you're already published.
You already know. That is so super amazing. I'm so super excited for you. I know we're getting ready to work on some things on a different level, but you already knew what I was thinking. Like, But anyway, that is
that, Jennifer. But see, the reason why you're not a candidate for this, ma'am, is because you're not a first-time publisher.
That's right. That's right. And so, guys, if you guys, this is a gem. Everybody needs to go and grab their bundle, their book in a box. You have it till the end of the year, but go ahead and grab it now. Go ahead and grab it now. Are you accepting deposits, or it's a straight 150? I mean,
250. It's 250.
I'm sorry.
You don't need this book in a box.
That's true. That's true.
That's why I made it the way that I did. I don't want anybody asking me for no payment options. Listen, it's $250. Y'all spend more than that on a TV. I spent more than that on a TV. Hello.
Give that to yourself for Christmas.
I mean,
that's amazing, Jamie.
It's crazy, but I figured that I didn't want to leave my first-time writers in the dust. Even though I'm not doing book coaching anymore, we're focusing really more on those who are writers, those who have stories that need to be told for not even in this generation. I keep saying that because that's where my focus is. I'm looking for scribes. I'm looking for those kind of stories. But for those who have never written before, you still have an opportunity. Don't let this say, oh, well, they don't work with us anymore. Don't let this be another excuse why you don't tell your story. Learn. That's what I did. I didn't come into this field knowing everything about publishing. I never went to school for it. I taught myself and I worked hard. Now I am a writer, so it was a little easier for me. So that's a little difference. But for those who have never written before, even for those self-publishers, because I've had self-publishers come to me with stuff that was like, what? What is this? Listen, even, self-publishers don't make a lot of money. That's what the word on the street is. Well, that's a lie. If you have a strategy, you know how to make money. And
that's good, Jamie.
Book in the Box will teach you how to do that. But here's another wonderful surprise that I'm also offering with this Book in the Box. It's an affiliate program. So you can sell it and make money, $250 yourself, by selling Book in the Box to self-publishing authors that you know. So I am opening up that affiliate program. Now, the affiliate program won't come until after the sale is over. And you understand why.
That's good. That's good, Jamie. That's amazing. Thank you so much. You always have so many great things going on. So I'm looking forward to us working together in 2021 for the project that we have up and coming. Guys, grab your book in a box. I'm telling you, I'm thinking about getting it when you have your affiliate program.
Oh, yeah.
You have your affiliate program, because I may have people come into my program that want to publish.
Yeah, and never written before. And that's another reason why, too, I did the Book in a Box, is that I still want people to write their stories.
Right.
So we're not focusing on that. I still want you to write your stories. I still want you to get your now, Nuna, what you and I doing, Coach Jennifer, we doing something spectacular on a video book thing, right? So like even taking it to the big screen, how about watching your book on Hulu or one of these live streaming things? That's where we're going with this, right? But listen, if you don't tell your story, you're missing out on a lot of money.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jamie. This is amazing, guys. Great speakers. We're going to bring our next speaker in here, guys. We are just rocking and rolling. Thank you so much, Jamie. I'll see you probably Monday. All right. Take care. All right, guys. Let's get our next speaker up here. We haven't had much time in between speakers. I've had amazing support here with the team. But let's get Miss MJ, the realtor, in here to speak to the American people. Hey, MJ, how are you doing?
Hey. I don't know, following Jamie. I'm sitting over here in awe trying to get my trying to order my book in the box.
I know.
Oh
Get your
my
book in the
God.
box. That is so super amazing. We have people dropping the links in the comment. Y'all better grab that Black Friday deal. That is your Christmas gift to you.
Yes.
You don't need to be going to go buy no TV because you don't got time to watch it because you're going to be writing your book.
You're going to be writing that book.
All right, MJ, I'm going to let you get started. We're going to try to get back on track here.
Okay, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
All right. Good evening, the American people. I am MJ, the realtor, and my passion and purpose for real estate grew from my many years of being in the insurance industry. Everything that I do it from process one. It's always client focused and results driven. So I believe in humans over houses. So my clients, before we even begin, have a very authentic, honest conversation about buying a home or selling their home. Buying your home is one of the largest purchases that I think an individual will make. So it's very important that you proceed in a very strategic way. So we are one-stop shop. We offer real estate services. We also have insurance options, mortgage options, credit repair, and we have referrals for contractors, inspectors, and things of that nature. One of the things that our brand does is that we offer Updater for free for our clients. Updater will forward your mail for you, change over all of your utilities for you. You also can go there and find movers for a discounted rate. So that's something that I love that our brand do. Also, what I like to do with my buyers, we'll talk about buyers and sellers both. We're offering a virtual consultation. So one of the first things that I like to do with my buyers is give them a wish list. And they'll go through the wish list and put down things that they absolutely have to have, would like to have, absolute no's, absolute yeses. And so I think that's very important when you're helping your buyers look for a home. Pre-approval is our next stage that we do. That way you're not trying to go out and buy $1 million house and you have $500,000 that you can get approved for. So those are some things that I like to do for my buyers. For our sellers, we have virtual listing consultations. Also, you will not get a seller presentation packet. You will receive a seller presentation book. And in that book, we can utilize that book for open houses and things of that nature for our clients. Something that I wanted to go over tonight is the housing market for 2021. What's it going to look like for 2021? We know that COVID has touched every industry of every market. But mortgage, the real estate industry have some very great things that are, that have come out of that. People are still buying homes. As a matter of fact, in October, just in my area alone, which is Houston, Texas, we had over 3 million purchases in homes. That's not including condos or commercial property or anything like that. That's single family homes. So people are still buying homes, and that means people are selling as well. Part of the things that I offer is a free valuation. So if you sign up on my link, you will receive a free market valuation for your home. And for the buyers, you'll receive that free wish list. Let's just talk about another one of my passions. The reason why I went into real estate is because African Americans are very disproportioned in home owning. So at the end of 2019, we were still like 44% lower in home ownership. So that's why it's one of my passions. And we offer the credit repair because I know a lot of our credit has been jacked up before. But the mortgage rates are going to continue to be low, projected for 2021, and they are at an all-time low. You've seen people getting 3%, 3.1%, 3.0% interest rates. So they're going to continue to go in that fashion. But another sad thing that we're going to see because of COVID, we're going to see a lot of foreclosures that are out there, which means that they're going to need a lot of more housing counselors. I am a certified short sale and foreclosure resource agent, so I can help you in that arena as well. I don't like to see people lose their home, but there are ways in order for you to get out of that mortgage. So unless the government and nonprofit agencies step up to the plate, we're going to see a lot of foreclosures in 2021. Also, the house pricing will increase. In 2020, it increased about 5%. In 2021, they're not looking to see that it's going to increase a lot more or as fast. Let's say that they're predicting 2% increase, and that's from Fannie and Freddie Mac, but it is going to go up. So housing prices are going to go up. 4 million of the renters also are going to be evicted. So we're seeing a major impact from COVID, but housing market is still good. I'd like to see a lot more clients get help. So down payment assistance is there. We also have a lot of affordable housing opportunities. I also work with veterans. And then just if you're not in the state of Texas, don't think that you still can't contact MJ the Realtor, because I am with brand Next Home, and we have Next Homies in every state in the United States. So you can still reach out to me and I can get you connected with the next homie in another state. Again, I'd like to just say, go to info.mjtherealtor.net/2020. Fill out your form, and we can send you a free market evaluation as well as a buyer's wish list if you're looking to buy. And don't hesitate, and don't forget, if you're not in Texas, it doesn't matter. I can always refer you out to another next homie. So let's not allow COVID to not allow you to purchase a home or sell your home. It's a great time to do both. Most of the times we're in a balance of a buyer's market or a seller's market. Actually now in place, like I say, the interest rates are very low. I've never seen them this low at all. You're basically paying 3%. So most mortgages, like last year, 5%. So this is a great time to purchase. Also, this is a great time to sell because the prices are rising. And so all of that is good for both. So it's both a seller's market and a buyer's market. Don't allow COVID to take you away from that. Also, I like to help. I can help with the distressed properties. Again, I am a short sale and foreclosure resource, and also help the veterans. I'm certified in that area as well. So I look forward to seeing you guys at info.mjtherealtor.net/2020. Send your information there, and we will send you some nice responses soon. So thank you.
Awesome, MJ. Now say that again. You said if you're not in the immediate Texas area, that you're still able to assist.
I am still able to find our next homies in any state. So, and I'll benefit from that too. So,
Awesome.
Just because you're not in Texas doesn't mean that I can't help you. You can put your information in, and I will do the screening for you to find you a great realtor in another state.
Awesome. And tell the American people again what you have available for them on your site. I'm going to pop another one of our hosts in here as well. But I want everybody to go to that site. Ola, I'm going to bring you in. Everybody to go to that site and grab that information, because I heard you say something about a list. I heard you say something about credit. I want you to repeat that because we have people coming in and out of the broadcast.
Sure. You're going to get a free market evaluation, which means that that's going to evaluate where your house stands within your area. Also, for buyers, we have a free wish list, and that wish list is going to include things that you absolutely have to have in a home, things that you wish you had in a home, and things that are absolutely no-nos. So I believe that's very important when purchasing your home. As I said earlier, that's the biggest, one of the largest purchases you'll ever make. So you don't want to have a fireplace in your bedroom and don't get it. So those are levels that you put when you're looking for the house. As well as we have multiple services within our brokerage. We offer insurance services. We have mortgage in-house. We also have credit repair in-house, as well as we have a host of contractors and inspectors that we know their work. So we offer pretty much a one-stop shop to real estate.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's amazing. Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying that was great, MJ. Great information, especially knowing that we don't have to come to Houston. We can go anywhere in the United States and get your business. So, that's great to know. So we appreciate you letting us know that.
I'll vet those realtors and make sure that they're great, great realtors like myself, and that they have your best interest at heart, which most realtors do. Our whole brand is humans over homes. So the human come first and then your home. So we're not looking like, let me make the money. No, it's about you. This is a major purchase. And even if you're selling, that's a major event. That's probably one of the largest events that'll go on within the human race. So it's very important that you enter into that relationship with compassion, with honesty, with just great customer service. I've been on both sides of it. When I purchased my first home, I didn't have a realtor. So even in purchasing new construction, people think, oh, I don't need a realtor. You do. There are things that you need to do that the salesperson may not inform you that you need to do. I personally, with purchasing my first home, one of the things I was told to do was to get in my own personal inspection. Had I not done that, within a couple of weeks, our house would have caught on fire.
Oh, wow.
So that's why, people think, oh, it's a new build. You'll be amazed. You will be amazed at the things that happen in new builds. So you need a realtor all the way around. It's for your comfort and protection.
That's good. That's good. Well, that is so good to know. Monique says, do you handle custom builds?
Yes, I do have custom builders that even outside of the state of Texas, I have connections with custom builders as well.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. That is great information to know. Well, thank you so much, MJ, for coming in here on the Pink Wall Street. Guys, you can get in contact with her to get your freebies at info.mjtherealtor.net/2020. Be sure you connect with her, whether you're in the market now for a home or later on for a home. And I heard you say those interest rates are super duper low.
Oh man, when I first seen one of my clients close on a house and I think she got, at the time, this was when COVID first begun, it was 3.12. Now back when I bought my house 15 years ago, we had to purchase points in order to get a lower interest rate. And I mean, now, you just think you're able to get in a larger or more expensive home than what you could have even a year ago.
Just based on the interest rate.
Just because of the interest rates.
That's amazing. That's amazing. It is definitely a blessing. Well, thanks again. Next we have coming to the stage, we have Miss Ola who's already here and been helping me hold it down today. I appreciate it. Let me get your link up here, Ola,
All
and
right.
then we will get ready to rock and roll.
All righty. Well, hello, everyone. Hope you're excited. I'm very excited to be here tonight, and I've got something really great for you all, too. And just, you know, with this COVID going on and people losing jobs or their jobs have been downgraded and you want to save, everybody wants to save on, and so what I have is I am a savings ambassador with iBoomerang, and we have what I call Bill Genius. The Bill Genius is a product that we have where you save on your bills. That you can save on your cell phone bills. Hang on just a minute, my screen went on where I had this up, so let me tell you. Sorry about this, John. Okay. You can save on your cell phone bills, your cable bills, your landline, home phones, satellite radio, home security, waste management, pest control, lawn care, bottled water delivery, propane heating, and then in some of the states you can actually save on your electricity bills. And those states you can save on your electricity bills are Massachusetts, New Jersey, Connecticut, Ohio, Illinois, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Maryland, and New Hampshire. And you can possibly save on your utility bills. But also, if you're a company, you can save like storage units, cleaning, your payroll services, your merchandise processing, and your web services. Now, one thing about Bill Genius, you cannot save on your regulated bills, which are bills like your mortgages, your city water, car loans, or your life insurance. You can't do it on those things. But what Bill Genius does, I call him my Uncle Bill. He'll save you. He has team members, and through his team members and their technology, then they go to bat for you and try to save on your bills. They'll either try to save on your bills or they'll try to negotiate. They'll do a negotiation. Sometimes they save. Sometimes you may have the best deal going. So they won't be able to do anything for you, but they will continue on your behalf to keep negotiating that bill as the years go on. So, and today, as of this date, today they saved people over $383,000 in savings that they've done for people everywhere. So, unfortunately, right now, Bill Genius is only available for the United States. So, sorry for those that live outside of the United States. They're working on that now to try to go outside of the United States. Because right now, as I said, it's only available for those in the United States. Now, when you get Bill Genius, you've got the access code is here. You go to igoboom.com and then key in that access code. And once you key into that access code, it's like 3 simple steps. It takes really about 3 to 4, no more than 5 minutes at the most to do your bills, to download your bills in. And what you do is like on the first step, you'll actually key in the access code, and then you'll get a screen where it'll have you key in your it has you key in your name. It have you to key in your it'll ask you if you're a home or if you're a business. If you're home or if you're a business. And then once you do that, it'll ask you for your location, whatever location that you're in, like what state basis what it's saying. And you also have to enter your email address. And once you do that, takes you to the second screen, which is where you're going to actually upload. You're going to put your bills in, and it'll ask you. It'll have a list of it'll like cell phone, whatever the type of bill is, and you actually put those. You'll click on that one. That's the one that you're using. So you can load as many bills as you want to, and you don't have to do like 1 or 2. You just load as many as you want. If you have a bill that's not one of the ones they have on the list, there's a button for other, and all you do is just click other, and then you'll download the bill for that. Like I said, there's no limit to how many bills you can actually put into the system. And now the thing with this is that you'll upload the bill. You have to upload the entire bill. That's every page of the bills. And the reason for that is because they want to make sure they've got everything in there, so they can, when they go to negotiate for you, they have all the information that they need, the necessary information that they need for you. And one thing about this Bill Genius, they will not switch you to another provider. What they do is they actually negotiate on the current bill that you own to get a better deal for you with that bill. So you don't have to worry about them switching to something else. You're only going to be what you have already. They're just going to negotiate and get a better deal for you. So, okay, and once they negotiate for you, then say if they save on your particular bill, then what they do is like basically how it works is the Bill Genius, they evaluate and they start negotiating your bill, and if they save money, then you'll split the savings. Say if you say they save you $100 on your bill, then Bill Genius will get $50, and then you get the other 50 of the savings. So that's how it kind of works. So, but if they're not able to save you any money, then you won't be billed anything. You never build anything until they actually do something for you. So that's one good thing about it. Okay, like I said, the agents will do the negotiating for you, so you don't have to worry about it. So don't you call you don't have to call your customer and say, I've got somebody working for you. You don't have to call them. Bill Genius will call them for you, and they'll negotiate in your behalf. So it'll be like actually you negotiating with the business. So, and then, like I said, there's several there's several different services that they do. They do Comcast, AT&T, Xfinity, Optimum, RCN, AOL, Verizon, FedEx, Pulse, Dish, Sprint, Frontier, T-Mobile. Those are just the Terminex is one. So that's just some of the companies that they deal with. And we've had people to save money on their bills. We actually had a person that Bill Genius got them $700 savings on their security bill, and he got them to give him free upgrades on their system. So that was a bonus for them. So, that was a blessing for that. It's just different ones have been saving money. Like someone saved on their AT&T bill over a 2-year period, over $1,000. So it just varies to different. Then we've had like businesses. We had a pharmacy in Pennsylvania. They saved $6,747 on 4 bills that they submitted. We had a property management company in Maryland that saved over $12,000 on 2 bills that they submitted. We had a salon in Texas that saved over $52,000 on 4 bills they submitted. We had a ballet studio in New Jersey that saved over $9,000. We had another company in New Jersey that saved over $18,000 on 2 bills. So, companies are saving as well as people are saving. And that's the one good thing about Bill Genius. Like I said, they will negotiate for you, and if they don't save you anything, you haven't lost anything. But they will continue. If they don't save anything now, they will continue like later on when your bill is due to come renewed again. They'll negotiate again to try to get you a better deal when they renew. So, don't, just go on and submit. Like go to igoboom.com, key in that access code, and just put your bill upload your bill in there. You never know. You can save, and like I say, you may, for all you know, you may have the best deal, but you won't know until you actually submit it and find out. So don't be afraid to just submit your bill, and just, as I said, you just fill in the forms completely. The bill needs, and make sure when you upload your bill that you have a clear bill. And if you got a fuzzy bill you can hardly read, they're not going to be able to read it either. So make sure that you have a clear, concise bill for them to read for you. And as I said, you make sure you submit all pages of the bill. If you have 4 pages on that bill, even if one of the last page just has writing on, you make sure you just submit all 4 of those pages. And also, you need to submit a PIN number. It'll ask you for a PIN number or a password because they're negotiating on behalf of you. So they have to know that information in order to talk to the particular provider. So make sure you go on and submit that information as well. And like I said, just see what they do. Usually it takes, sometimes they can do it over overnight, but sometimes it may take up to a week or so. But they will send you, once you actually submit all this information into the system, and you will also have to submit your payment information, because if they save you money, then their portion of it will have to be, you'll have to deduct it from your payment information. But like I said, you can either pay it all in 1 month, or you can pay it all monthly. You pay whatever the savings amount is that half that you'll owe Bill Genius. Like I said, once they do a savings, 50% of the saving goes to Bill Genius, and 50% of it comes back to you. So that's why the payment information is there. But like I said, if they can't do anything for you, then they won't have anything to deduct from you. So just like I said, you never know what you can save. So just submit it and see what happens. I think so far, like I said, they've saved over $383,000 so far, and there's different companies that save money too. So you can, if you're a company out there and you're looking to save money on your bills, like I said, because of COVID, so many people have lost jobs, or so they're finding it hard to pay their bills. So why not get a system that can help you save on your bill? So please don't hesitate to access that code. Go to that link, access the code, and upload your bills. And hey, you never know, you can save $1 or $2. If you like me, you won't save you some money.
That's good.
So save you some money.
So the name of the company is called Bill Genius.
Bill, B-I-L-L.
Bill.
My Uncle Bill.
My uncle. Okay. And you go to this link and put your access code in, and then upload your bills, and then they will negotiate on your behalf. You lost me a little bit on that payment information. I can understand them needing the PIN, but explain that again. And guys,
how that works is that you have to submit your credit card information, because what happens is, like, when they negotiate, they save you. Let's say they save you $100 on your bills. Well, what they do is, like, the savings is $100, so they split the savings. You get 50%, you get 50 and they get 50. Now, you don't have to pay it all at one time. What you owe Bill Genius, you don't have to pay it. If you can't, you negotiate with them. You can just pay a portion every month, a little bit of it every month. So you don't have to pay it all at one time. But if you pay it all at one time, then you get 60 and they keep 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that's up to you.
So there's no upfront fee. Basically,
no,
the fee is from the savings of there.
Yeah, you only pay something if they save on your bill. Like I said, we've had people that have submitted bills and they weren't able to save anything. They actually got them credits. They got them a credit on their bill, but they couldn't actually save them anything. They got them credit like for the next few months on their bill. So that was a good thing. They still didn't have to pay anything because they weren't able to save any money for them, and they will continue to negotiate for you.
So you talked about cell phone bills, electricity in certain states.
Yeah.
What about like water bills? Because I really don't have a lot of bills other than my, fortunately, because I've been in coaching and earning money to pay off all my debt. But what about like water bills?
You still have bills, don't you? You still have a monthly bill, right?
Yes, that's what I'm
these
asking.
are monthly bills. You can, but then like it depends on what state you're in. If you can put your electricity in there, but you have a regular monthly cell phone bill,
right?
You have a regular. If you have cable, you have cable bills. So those are just regular. You can just submit those bills because they do Verizon, they do AT&T. So you can submit those bills. And like if you have one that's not like that, the page you go to once you go in, it'll have bills. If they don't have that on it, there's a other. So you can actually click on that other and submit that, upload that bill. Also, say if some
I
people have
want to
two
upload
different,
my water bill because I pay too much for my water bill.
yeah. So if you have two different, say you have two, some people may have two cable bills, but if they do, there's a place on there where you can click and you can add the second bill, for your cable bill. But I mean, it's
Okay.
just, I've uploaded 3 of them and I'm waiting to get a negotiate, but I've had people close to me, they've gotten plenty of savings on their AT&T bills, Verizon bill. One person saved like $1,200 on their Verizon bill for for a year.
Oh,
I
wow.
definitely want to do my
That's
cell
good.
phone bill.
Yeah.
I don't know I just have internet, but you know what? Put it out
Yeah,
there.
you can save on the internet, whatever. It can't hurt. You can stick it in there. Either they can or they can't.
Right. That's good. That's good. I'm definitely
Mm-hmm.
going to utilize that. So guys, go to igobomb.com.
I go
Access
boom,
I go boom.
boom.com.
Boom.com access code 799204. Thank you so much, Ola. We're going to get our last speaker in here, guys.
All
Pink
right
Wall
then.
Street
Well,
has
thank
been
you.
fire
It
tonight.
has.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies. I'm going to pop you out. We'll get D Morris in, and then
All
we'll
right
do a
then.
quick wrap up. Thank
Okay
you.
then. Bye.
Hey, D Morris, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hang tight. Let me get you situated here. I'm going to go ahead and remove myself, and I'll see you back in 15 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I am Dee Morris. I hope you're all doing fine this evening. And welcome to the Pink Wall Street, where we are celebrating Black Friday and just having our goods and services out here for all of you to partake in. And I'm a home baker, so I'm here to talk to you about Bake to the Bank and how you can earn money baking from home. So, like I said, my name is Dee Morris. I've been a baker all my life. I've spent the last 15 plus years in business as a home based baker. And it all started in about 2004 when I was newly married at the time and just needed to earn extra money. I was baking anyway, so I decided to make a price list and just put it out there for friends and family. Basically, I didn't know how to market to anybody else, but just people that I knew at work and family and friends. So I'm here to help you if you're a baker anyway and you need to earn extra money. I can help you to learn how to do that. So, first of all, I'm speaking to the underpaid baker. So you know how to bake, but you're not sure how to make money doing it, or you feel stuck building the same type of clientele over and over, doing the same types of cakes. You don't get to try anything new. Your clientele doesn't ask for anything different from you. Or are you failing to charge enough for your baked goods or giving them away for free? So if you're falling into that category, then I can definitely help you to build a better baking business. You can go to bit.ly, bake the number 2 bank. It's up on the screen now. You can go to bit.ly, bake to bank to learn more about earning more money from your baking. I'm also talking to the hobby baker. So you bake for potlucks, you bake for family gatherings, you just bake for fun. That was me once upon a time. I just baked because I wanted to bring the baked goods to the occasion. I didn't want the store bought stuff. So I just would do it for free, give it away, $5, little or nothing, or just always was the person to bring it. So when I decided I needed to earn more money, I thought, well, I'm a hobby baker. I bake anyway. So I can just make a price list of what I do and put it out there for others to buy. So you just need more. Maybe you just got paid, but you can't even pay a bill. You can't pay every bill. You have to still decide what bills to pay. You paid the bill, but you can't buy something you've been wanting. And it's not okay just to get by, just to pay the bills and still not be able to breathe after you've done that. So that's what I'm here for. Maybe you want to save up for something special. or perhaps you just are a creative person and you need a way to let that creativity out. But in the meantime, it costs to do that. It costs to buy pans and ingredients and all of that to put a cake together. And then you don't know, what do you do with it after that? You just give it to a friend or take it to work and put it out on a table for everybody to eat. And then what happens is when you're known for doing that, when it's time for people to buy a cake for an event, then they go somewhere else where it's not free. They go where it looks like it has value to them. But you were the one that was bringing all the cakes and cookies to work for free. So you're just creative, but you can still earn the money to pay for your hobby or earn the money to save up from your baking. And maybe you're just tired of depending on a spouse or others to make your ends meet. So believe me, you are not alone. Some of that applied to me once upon a time, and that's when I decided to make my list and put my baked goods out there for sale. Um, when I decided to sell my items, I was not an experienced cake decorator, wasn't a highly experienced baker. I did bake all the time. I love to bake, but there was a lot I still had to learn about making it into a business. So if that's you, then get in contact with me at bit.ly/bake the number two bank, bake to bank. And I can show you how to keep a little money in your bank account. Take that hot oven and turn it into a warm bank account. Um, I always did. I baked for Sunday dinners and potlucks, like I said. It seemed like I was all alone in the baking world and no one else to look to for an example. So that's what I'm here for, is to be somebody that you can make contact with, share your business ideas with. I can add you to a community of other bakers who understand the language. They just understand what it means to be a baker and trying to earn money doing that. So contact me, bit.ly, bake to bank. That's the number two, bank. And I can help you know what you're selling. Decide what you're selling and when you're selling it. You don't have to sell everything all year round. Um, how to take orders and keep all that organized. It's a constant process to keep up with the technology and different ways to organize your orders. I started with pen and paper. When I had one cake a month, I could keep up with it in my head. As things grew, I had to find more and more better ways to organize my business, and I'm still in that process, still finding new technology that helps me to stay organized. I can help you with that. You don't have to pay for a lot of different services just to find out they don't work for you. I can tell you some things that work and some that don't. Um, when you're taking orders, how do you receive your orders? Where do you keep up with those? If you're interested in building your clientele outside of the local, wherever you live, then I can teach you how to ship orders. That's a whole nother process of packaging and shipping and when to ship out before a person's event and all of that. But I'm here to help you learn how to grow your baking business. You bake anyway, but now you can earn some money doing it. Getting organized, something I've had to work on a lot over the years, and I promise something will always come up to help make you think, okay, I got to fix that. That's a process I need to work on. Some of that stuff I already know because I've been through it in my business, so I can help you before you have to encounter it. Knowing what to buy, how many pans, and just based on the size of your business or what type of baking business you want to do, then I can help you know what items you need to buy, what you need to keep in stock, that sort of thing. So that you're not out there just collecting unnecessary things like cookie cutters and stuff like that. Because I've got drawers and drawers of items that I've just bought over the years. I thought, oh, I need this and I need that, or I got a coupon for it, so let me go buy this. And I can help you to avoid that clutter, because eventually one day you just end up having to get rid of a lot of stuff that really doesn't make you money in your business. So knowing what to buy, I can help you with that. What time you bake, your baking schedule, how to work that out. I've always worked a job and baked, so my baking schedule when I'm working is totally different from if I take off for a week. Like I was off for Thanksgiving week, so I could bake on a different schedule than when I'm baking and having to work. So, and also setting up a pickup schedule. How do you want the items picked up, or do you want to deliver? And all that goes with getting that final product to your customer. So please contact me at bit.ly/bake to bank. I can definitely help you to build your home-based baking business and help you. I have several different avenues you can go through, but get in contact with me through that link, and I'll be glad to share what I know with you, figure out what class we need to get you in, and I look forward to hearing from everybody. Contact me at bit.ly/bake to bank. And if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. I'll be glad to answer them. Hey, MJ. Hey, Miss Ola.
Hey, Miss
Hi.
D,
Hey,
all I
Yvette.
want you to do, Miss D, is send me some of that cake. That's it,
I
Miss
can
D, that's
ship. I
it.
can ship to you.
Yeah, ship
I'm
it
I'm
on.
I'm getting
Yes.
my cake for Christmas. I'm not missing out. I missed
Okay.
out on Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
I'm not missing out for Christmas.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
go
gonna have to
ahead and
go
let me know
scan
now.
that. Yeah, I'm putting my order in now. I'm scanning. I'm gonna go
Okay.
back and scan all them pretty ones you made. I
Mhm.
think I
Okay.
want that pound cake, that one that just looks so smooth.
Okay. That was a
Oh, it
butter
looks
cake.
so pretty.
It ended up being a caramel
Oh,
cake. Yeah.
oh,
What
oh,
kind
wow.
of icing did you put on top of there?
A caramel
It looked
icing.
like glass.
Yes.
You didn't. It looked like glass.
It's
Okay, well
shiny.
that's what I want. I want.
Okay.
Can you make my
Mhm.
icing a little lemony for me?
You want lemon icing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay. I'm gonna inbox you so you can send me my invoice. I'm getting that.
Okay. I sure will.
Well,
Got it
thank you,
on
D.
the way.
This
Thank
was-
you. Thank you. I'm glad to
What'd you
be here
say,
on the
Yvette?
Pink Wall Street.
Well, good.
Yeah, y'all contact Miss D, or even send her a message and check out her Facebook page. She makes some of the beautiful, I mean most beautiful cakes I've
Yeah, I
seen.
Thank
saw
you.
it. What's your
Yes,
Facebook
she's
link,
very
D?
creative.
What's
What's
my
your
what?
Facebook?
Miss?
Your Facebook
My
for
Facebook
people?
name is D Morris. That's my personal page where I post most of the pictures. I
Okay.
also have a business page that's at the one by D,
Okay. That
THEONE
way people can
by
access
D.
you on Facebook if they need to. Yeah,
Yes, please
good.
do.
Yeah, take
Yeah,
that. I love that. Take that bacon to the bank. I like
yeah,
that.
add
I
Yes.
that
like
seat.
that.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
tagged
and
I
you can
tagged one of
order some.
a lady that's here in Houston. I told her you need to get with Miss D so you can take your bacon to the
Yeah.
bank.
hmm
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am. No
Yeah,
sense in
So,
people
not
just
having
think it's
enough when you bake.
yeah, they just think it's oh I bake, but it's a business to that. If you wanna not
Oh
have to put
yeah.
those $5, I mean there's
yeah,
a business to that.
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
watch
you're
how to
baking
create
anyway for
it.
free. Yeah, you give it away, you baked it anyway, you give it away, you could have made some money. And once
yeah,
people know that you're out here doing it, they will patronize you. Just
yeah.
keep up good service.
Yeah.
That was good info.
That
Good
seems like
info.
it's your passion. Is that your passion,
It is.
Miss D?
I realized it. It is. I realized it later on in life, close to 30, when I realized I really did like baking. Because before that, it was just something I did for family. But when I realized I could make a few more dollars doing this, and I only wanted like $300 a month. That was my goal, just for extra $300 bills a month. So it has really taken off and provided a whole lot more than that. So
That's
people
awesome.
can do it.
Yeah,
Hmm
you make your passion a profit, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
have to get rich doing it. You can if you want to, but it'll keep you from feeling stressed and strapped and don't have
yeah.
enough and can't cover this and that, can't buy what you want. Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Well, ladies, we done had some good stuff
I
tonight.
know. Yeah, and before
I'm
I go, I
telling
had
you.
something I need to offer people out there listening to me. They want to, I say I'm a savings ambassador, so I got another savings for you before we leave. This is
Okay,
a
great.
this is a free portal. It's a free portal. You can get up to 35% savings across all travel benefits, including hotels, rental cars, activities, and more. Like hotels, we have over a million hotels that you can choose from, and car rentals. You get there's brand names. You can get savings on those as well. Cruises, weeks, and the weeks are wonderful things because the weeks is, say if you're traveling somewhere, you're gonna stay a week. Instead of paying those nightly rates, you just pay one fee for that whole week.
That's
So
pretty
that's good.
good.
And then it's like if you have activities like you want to shore excursions, food events, all those are savings on this portal. So you go to igoboom.com and you key in 013713. That's the code that you need. It's igoboom.com 013713. And the beautiful thing about this whole savings force is when every time someone access one of these, we feed a starving child.
Oh,
So
that's good.
Wow,
That's
that's
good.
amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Dee Morris. Thank you, Ola. Thank you, all you ladies.
well,
Dee,
thank
you can
you.
stay with us. We're gonna just be here for just a few more minutes, wrapping up, guys. We have had an amazing time
Yes, we
on
have.
Pink Wall Street today. It has been super amazing. We will be back on Monday night. We have more vendors Monday night and Tuesday night. There is still room for you on the Pink Wall Street. So, guys, you can go to www.thepinkwallstreet.com, get your slot, and inbox me. I will get you scheduled. I will get you the training. We will take great care of you. So, ladies, what do you have to say? Y'all know I address everybody as the American people. What do you have to say to the American people as we close out on this night?
Well, I would say to the American people that this is and I didn't in my presentation thank Dr. Danielle Patterson, but Winningham, but I really appreciate her for just opening up her platform to all of us. I've not seen a coach do that, and so tapping into areas that you've not tapped into, meeting or talking to people that you wouldn't otherwise talk to on your own platform. I would encourage anybody, go to www.thepinkwallstreet.com, sign up, and I mean, just fall with the amazing journey. I believe that it's going to be a tremendous, amazing journey. I didn't participate last time, but I can foresee that it's going to be an amazing journey. So to get in front of people that you wouldn't otherwise be able to get in front of on your own, I think it's a great deal. I think it's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we're live
I
on
agree.
multiple
I
pages
agree.
of coaches. Plus we're on YouTube and Periscope. So we got all the bases covered here.
So,
Mm-hmm.
if you're out there and you have products and services that you want to get out to the world, because we are serving the world. So believe it or not, we are. We
Mm-hmm.
do that over here. So get there. So if you want to get your product, like I said before, you need to step out on faith, get that fear behind you, and go to the Pink Wall Street, www.thepinkwallstreet.com. Get those products and services out there.
Awesome. Yvette,
Yes.
you got any closing
Well,
words for the American people?
I do. I wanted to say there's nowhere that I know of that you can get on all of these platforms for $129 and speak for 15 whole minutes. You can't even pay that for a radio ad. And
Yeah.
so
That's
I
Mm-hmm.
think
good.
it's an amazing opportunity. I've bought radio ads before and they were in the thousands and you only got a few seconds.
Wow.
So you better run to the Pink Wall Street, www.thepinkwallstreet.com, and get this opportunity. Get your words ready. I got to get mine ready.
Yes, I think you're on here for Monday night. So thanks again, D. Morris, MJ. Thank all you ladies for helping me out on the pink carpet. We're going to get out of here, guys. We will be back. Let me see. What is today? Oh, the BYOB will be out in the morning at 8:30 Central Standard Time. Look for them, guys. It's time. It's go season. It's go season. And if you want your business to grow, you've got to get in front of different people.
Yes.
And this is your opportunity. A lot of you guys ran out here during Black Friday weekend. Ain't nobody seen you all year. And you out there just posting all kinds of stuff. And then you wonder why people don't buy. Well, here's a news flash. Free game, free coaching. People only buy from people they know, like, and trust. If you want to get out there for people to know, like, and trust you, this is your opportunity. It takes people 8 to 12 times to hear and or see you. So this is your beginning stage, because you know what, with this, if you're in one of Coach's programs, you can get buy one, get one free, buy one, get two free, buy one, get three free, depending on what program you are in. So if you've not signed up, if you have any questions, go ahead and get registered. I'll pull that report in the morning. We will get in touch with you and we will get you signed up. It's go season time, y'all. It's go season. And the training alone that we had for this event was amazing. It's an amazing training we had available for you. So we're not just having you come here. We're giving you a training on how to make your time a success. Coach gives strategy for everything. We don't do nothing without a strategy.
That's right.
All right, ladies. We're going to see you guys later. You guys take care.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.